guys, it's Jessie V. Okay, so if you know me, you know I love pizza. Literally, whenever I'm hungry, I crave pizza. A nice, juicy, cheesy, medium pepperoni pizza. And my favorite place to go is Pizza Hut. Always has been and probably always will be. And if you don't know what Pizza Hut is, you haven't lived. You have not lived yet. You haven't been born. Get out of that womb. It's time to live. Go find one. I probably love it so much because when I was a kid, my grandparents took me all of the time. So I've just like grown up to like it. And you can't deny that thick pan crust. So let me just make this very small disclaimer before I start. I am about to tell you about the worst Pizza Hut experience that I've ever had. But I've only had one out of the like 589 times I've been. So it's not to bash Pizza Hut because I love them very much. This is just to tell you the story to entertain you guys. I still love Pizza Hut. I'm still gonna go there for the rest of my life. Wow, I really sound crazy, don't I? I guess that's what happens when you're so passionate about food. Like bread topped with tomato sauce and cheese. Okay, I'll stop now. I have to stop now. I'm a little strange. I know that. Let me get into this story before you guys click away. I promise I'm not just gonna talk about pizza the whole time. Here goes. This past summer, I was hanging out with my best friend and her boyfriend at the time. And yes, I was third wheeling just a little bit, but it was fine. They don't make anything super awkward and they're really fun to hang out with. So I wasn't miserable. I was good. They're not one of those couples that will sit there and like make out in front of their friends. I hate when I'm talking to a couple and the entire time they're like embraced in each other's arms like it's their last day on earth. They're kissing, they're whispering in each other's ears, they're winking at each other, they're intertwining their fingers. Like, stop. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. If I wanted to see two people in love, I would just go watch The Notebook. Do that in private. Go. Go away. You get my point though. They weren't one of those couples. So anyways, we were pretty hungry and decided to grab some food. And guess where I suggested? Let me give you guys a second to guess. Just guess. I chose Pizza Hut. And they agreed because they liked it too. We just decided to share like one large pan pizza. And because they're both vegetarian, we had to get cheese, which I'm totally fine with. Because cheese or pepperoni, I will eat it. We walk into the restaurant and immediately I see staff that I have never seen before. Like since I was a kid and I went to this same location, there have always been the same like 5 workers. They knew me by name. We like knew each other. We were buds. I was buds with the Pizza Hut staff. But these people were different. But I was like, alright, that's cool, that's fine. As long as the food tastes the same, I'm good. So a waitress sits us down in a very comfy booth, and because we already know what we want, we pretty much order right away. We started off with a family-sized Caesar salad. And this is where the madness begins. This is where things go downhill. The salad arrives looking delicious. We all start like scooping it out on our plates, and that's when my best friend points to her plate in shock. In her salad, there was a thick ball of like black tangled up hair. You know when you're like brushing your hair and you pull the hair off the brush afterwards? That's what it looked like in her salad. In her salad. I literally gagged when I looked at it. It's definitely not something that increases your appetite, you know what I mean? I don't know anybody who sees hair and is like, oh my god, I'm so hungry. So her boyfriend calls the waitress over, and this waitress is so shocked and so grossed out, and she's apologizing like profusely. She immediately takes the salad away and tells us that she's gonna make us a new one, and it's not gonna be any cost. She's gonna give it to us for free. So we're like, okay, that's fine, okay. She brought out a new salad, and yeah, we ate it, although it was very weird eating this new salad because I kept thinking of gross hair. Next, we ordered our large pan cheese pizza, and then we got like a side of cheesy breadsticks, and it came with like marinara sauce. So we were just sitting there preparing for our marvelous feast when the breadsticks came out. I mean, they smell amazing and they look great. There is nothing wrong with the breadsticks themselves. The issue was that the marinara sauce was completely frozen solid. They come in these little like plastic containers and they were just frozen. Like more frozen than Elsa. Just frozen solid. I went to dip my breadstick in it and it was like hitting a rock. I was like, excuse me, these haven't been defrosted. I cannot dip my breadstick into ice. So the waitress apologizes again, and she's like, oh, I have no idea how that happened. Meanwhile, she was the one who carried them to our table. The marinara sauce was cold to the touch because it was frozen. How did she not feel that in her hands when she brought us the sauce? But anyway, she told us that she would bring us defrosted ones right away, and I kid you not, guys, she was gone for like 25 minutes. By the time she brought us back the warm sauce, our breadsticks were really cold. They were cold, but you know what? I decided not to say anything. I just ate my cold breadsticks in the warm sauce. It was fine. I mean, not fine, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. It's okay. And then the last thing that happened completely threw us over the edge. It was like the last straw of the night. The waitress brought out the large cheese pizza, put it down on the table in front of us. And guys, there was no cheese on this pizza. In fact, there was nothing on this pizza but tomato sauce. No cheese, just the pizza dough and the pizza sauce. Nothing else, nothing else, just that, nothing else. This is literally what it looked like. This is not a pizza. They probably put a couple cheese curds here and there, just sprinkled it here and there, but that's it. They did not put cheese on top. I looked at my friends and like all of our faces are just shocked. I was like, am I unpunked right now? Am I unpunked? Just tell me now, I'm done. So this is when my friend's boyfriend literally gets out of his seat. He walks into the kitchen where the cooks are with the pizza in his hands. He literally went up to them like this.
What's going on here? There's no cheese on our pizza. Like, you forgot to put the cheese on top. What is this? This is not a pizza with no cheese. What have you done here? This is not pizza.
And it was so funny because none of the cooks were owning up to it. Everyone in there was like,
I didn't do that. Did you do that? Who did this? Someone needs to fess up because it wasn't me. I was cooking my pizza over there. This is my pizza zone. I did not make that pizza.
just how does this even happen? They forgot the most essential part of pizza at a pizza restaurant. It's not like we went to a hot dog stand and asked for cheese pizza. We went to Pizza Hut, the hut of all pizzas, and asked for a simple cheese pizza. We didn't even ask for anything difficult, just a cheese pizza. And they gave it to us with no cheese. There was no cheese on the pizza. I'm sorry, I'm like crying. I just find it so crazy. Anyways, I have to gather myself. Who makes pizza like that? Okay, so our waiter comes over and like apologizes again. And then she had another pizza made for us, but it took like another half an hour for us to get it. So our lunch basically just really sucked. We still had to pay for everything except for the salad. They probably should have just given us the whole meal for free, honestly. And I know this is such a stupid thing to complain about, like first world problems. And it's not like I'm mad about it. Like I didn't leave the restaurant like mad about it the whole day. Like I got over it. I'm just telling you guys this story because I find it just so hilarious and strange to me. So I thought you guys would get a kick out of it. And plus, this is a story time channel, so no matter what happens to me, small or big, I'm gonna tell you guys. But yeah, in the end, I got on with my life and I had many more pleasant experiences at Pizza Hut. This was the only one time that it was just extremely weird. Like, how do three things happen one after another at a restaurant? I don't get it. But anyways, all is good. I have many things to be grateful for in life. I don't need to worry about pizza, okay? It was just a funny story. But as usual, guys, my social media information is in the description below, along with my vlog channel and my PO box information and my new merch. It's down there as well. So yeah, check it out. And until next time, guys, bye!